record. There we go. So now we're recording. And I'm going to give this video to you after as well, so that if you have any questions on what you're doing, you can go back and play the video back and see, okay? So what we shall first do is we shall first run the file through ACROC.
Okay.
So what we'll do is I will open up the camera flash drive, flash drive, right there. And I'm on the private ACVID, and it's all three, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so what I'll do is I'm just showing you my technique of doing it. I just simply copy the entire folder over. Copy here, the entire folder. So it's now copying over.
So how did you get to the copy item?
How to copy it?
Yeah.
Okay, let me cancel.
Okay.
Okay, what I did, watch this. This part you don't see, but I click on the right mouse button instead of the right.
On the right-hand side of the mouse.
Yes, and then you
drag it into the screen.
Drag it to the desktop, and then release, and then a sub menu comes up, and the options it gives you are copy or move. And we're going to copy, so that way you still have your original.
Just press copy then.
Yes, and then it copies.
Okay. It copies right on the screen there.
That's right, yes.
Will it do the same on mine too?
Yes, it will, because you're also using Windows, so yes.
Okay.
Now, the reason I do that is you should never work off of the flash drive itself, because if you do, your ACROC will crash on you, or it will not work properly. You should always copy the file to the desktop, and that way you're getting the desktop is much faster, 10 times faster than the flash drive.
That's what's happening to me. It crashed. Went directly from.
Oh, that's your problem.
That's my problem. It
yes,
crashed,
yes, that's your problem.
Times, yeah.
Well, there you go. So we just solved that mystery.
Praise God.
Yeah.
Okay, good. So you copy first. Wow.
Yeah. So behold, I show you a mystery.
Drag and copy. Okay.
Yes. Now, like I said, you can take notes, but you're going to add this video anyway. So
Yeah.
what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my water.
Okay.
While it's copying.
For you.
No, it's right there.
Okay.
There we go. You can pass it to me. There we go. I drink a lot of water.
Okay.
Okay.
So it's copying all items at the same time?
All three, yes, all at the same time. And the reason for that is because I selected the folder, not the individual items inside the folder.
I see.
Yeah, in other words, I didn't open the folder up. I just simply right-clicked on the folder itself and dragged it over.
And you use the last one of the items up that came up, right?
So there it is. See, it's stream right there.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. This is the other thing too, is if you want to, if you can't find my mouse pointer, just press the control key and see the little radar thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, so that's it. So that's for there. So now that it's copied there, I can close that, and then I can work from here. So what I'll do is just so we know, so you. Here we go.
Can it give you the sermon title for it right there?
Not there on the finished product, but not there.
Okay.
So then what I do is I open this up, double click it, and of course I always go to the details view because I prefer the details view myself. And then I'll right click again and go new folder. Give me a new folder, and I'll call that folder work. Or you can even call it saved or processed. Call it processed. Caps lock, Processed. And that's where the finished file goes, or the finished files. So now what we do is now we're going to go to ACROC. And ACROC I have right here. See right there?
But sorry, 18, 19, and 20 is still the raw data, or is it converted now?
No, that's the raw data because
Yeah,
it wouldn't
okay.
be MTS. It would be MP4 if it were converted.
Right. Okay.
So now I'm going to open up ACROC.
Okay. How did you get the process onto this screen?
Oh, I just simply created a folder and I called it processed. So there's nothing in it.
Okay.
That's for when we're processing. We're going to set ACROC to put the folders, file, the finished product, the finished file in there, or the finished files in this case.
Okay.
So what I'll do is I'm going to drag this over to this side of the screen, so I can see the files. Then I'll open up ACROC, which is down there.
Okay.
I'll click on it, open that up, and there it is. Now that we're in ACROC, what I'm going to do is I'm going to change the output file to the output file we created. So I click the dot 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 right there. Do you see?
On my screen, you already have it set up to go to Edgar's output, by the way.
No, I don't.
No, but on my.
Oh, you're okay. Okay,
Yeah.
that's good then. That's
Yeah.
good. Yes.
It's
Okay.
already set up.
Yeah, but the thing is I'm video recording this, so you can play it back if you ever want to know how to do it yourself.
Okay.
So the three dots, I click on the three dots which are right there, click on them, and now I find the folder. Now it's on my desktop, so I go up here to where double click on desktop. Then the name of the folder is right there, Edgar March 2nd, right there.
Right.
Double click, open it, and double click the process folder. And there we go, and go select folder. So now you can read the line down there that we've selected that folder right there, the processed folder right there.
Okay.
It's now selected. So now we've done that. I already have this set up right now for the MP4, as you can see.
Yeah.
Yes, it's set at, okay, it's now what we're, okay, for the internet, for your computer, we'll do low quality, but at least you can see you can set low, medium, high, and low quality means it'll upload to YouTube much faster because it'll be a much smaller file.
Right.
So, but even low quality is really good quality, you'll see.
Right.
Okay, H.264. Okay, yes. And everything else stays the same, so we go okay on that. So those are the settings that I chose in there. That's right, and it's the HD. Okay, the later standard is H.265. Maybe I'll use that one. Yeah, I'll use the H.265. Same thing, we'll go to low quality. There we go. Okay. So now, now we put the files in. So we selected the three files.
But this is the raw data.
That's right. Well, we had to process it to make it the finished. We had to process the raw data in order to make it so it's editable. Because right now you cannot edit it in MTS form unless you have expensive software. But on the other software you have,
But you told me it would crash if you now take this raw data.
No, it'll only crash if I play it off of your camera disk, your camera flash drive.
I see.
But remember, I copied all your files onto my desktop and my hard drive.
Okay.
So they're no longer on the flash drive, so they won't crash.
Okay.
Yes. I'm glad you're asking these questions because at least, when you play the video back, all the answers are on there. Kitty, we hear you. So they're all on there now. Now, chances are it's going to convert the first two and probably fail on the third, and that's okay because we'll convert the first two if that happens, and then later on, we'll take them out when they're converted and they'll convert the last one. We'll start right now by pressing convert. So now it's converting.
Okay.
It's saying run on all three right now.
Now I got a message afterwards, after it ran, that
It looks like it's doing all three. Okay.
okay.
You got a message? What was the message?
After I was finished, the message was that the original data crashed or something. I forget the precise words.
Well, to me, like I said, that sounds like that's because that's a classic example of you trying to process data off of a slow flash drive. as opposed to your fast hard drive.
Okay.
I used to have that. The first time I had those problems was many years ago when I worked at Exhibits International. We were processing data off of DVDs and CDs, and it crashed on us half the time. And that's when I figured out, well, put it to the hard drive and it won't crash
Uh-huh.
on your desktop. So it's processing right now. You can see it's shown the amount so far of each file size.
Yeah.
Now the third file is obviously smaller than the other one. So while that's processing, what I'll do is I'll go here and I'll maximize this so that when we look at it, see it shows you the length there. The third file is only 2 minutes and 55 seconds.
Right.
So as a result, that's why it appears to be processing faster. It's just because it's smaller.
Right.
But the other ones are processing just the same.
Right.
There we go. So anyways, after what happened this morning at the Bible study, we also, when I invited everyone for lunch and a movie next Thursday,
Yeah.
the movie that I chose actually fits right in with the theme of today's Bible study.
Wow.
It's not about forgiveness, but what the movie is, it's not even a Christian movie. But however, can you pass it to me? The theme to the movie is love covers a multitude of sins.
Yeah. 90562550.
Hello? Yes, please. That's my UPS delivery.
Great.
He's figuring it out. So, anyways, it turns out that the movie, well, like I said, the theme to the movie when you watch it is love covers a multitude of sins. It's a very good movie. It's actually, the movie came out the same year I was born, in 1961.
Wow.
It's called Pocket Full of Miracles with Betty Davis.
Really.
It's
yeah.
amazing.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and I know everyone will love this movie. It's not offensive. It's not full of cursing and swearing.
Right.
All-
Right. Yeah. Uh-huh.
Let's face it. Most of the movies and most of the TV shows today are disgusting.
Right. Yeah.
I started watching one, and every second video they were taking the Lord's name in vain, and I said I cut it out. I said no
Right.
more.
No more.
I'm not going to watch anything like that. It might be entertaining, but when they start doing that, they've lost me. I'm going to take this chair up, Edgar. Thanks. Can you? There you go. You can move that one in. There we go. And I'll take this out. Thanks. And I'll get my delivery right here.
Okay. Yeah.
Oops. There we go.
I can take it back into.
Oh no, this is fine.
Okay.
There we go. Now this is a pretty fast computer because when I bought it last year I bought that? Or no, I think 2 years ago. 2 years ago, or maybe it was last year. I don't remember right now. But it was a high end. It was top of the line at the time. So it's pretty fast. Dell puts out pretty good products when it comes to computers. It's not the fastest computer on the planet, but it's still pretty fast though
Right.
compared to my old one.
Right. Yeah. It's amazing all of the stuff you have and how to give it the instructions to. For me, it's really very, very difficult to even understand the simplest instructions because I have not worked in this field.
Yeah, of course.
You
Yes,
know,
yes.
yeah,
Well, it
yeah.
takes time. Like you get used to it after a while.
Right. Right. Right.
Oh, there he is. Hi, how are you? Good. Yourself? You. We're right there. Thanks. Oh, pretty cold out there today, I guess. Eh?
Yeah, sure is.
do you want me to sign for anything? Yeah, okay. What's your last name? Second class. SECOND. Oh, no, no, I've been here for 17 years. Oh, thanks, buddy. You're welcome. Have a good day. So I was just moving in.
Yeah. Can you get by?
Yep. And there's the kitty in the bed. Look at that. He has free reign of the whole place. Whoops. Yes, kitty. You do. You do. I love it, kitty. Okay, let me see now where we're at.
Where's the second one?
Well, 3 of them are on there.
Pardon me?
Where the second? Oh, you mean the second cat?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were with the files. Well, she's probably upstairs in the bedroom. Like
Okay.
you know,
Okay.
she comes when she feels like it.
Okay.
If she hears the food bag rattling, she's down. Or the
Okay.
treat, not the food bag, the treat bag.
Yeah. But he's more social than she.
Well, he sticks to me more. But you know, some days she's down around me all the time while he's upstairs, and other days it's the other way around. So.
Okay.
Yeah, but I notice that at nighttime when I go to bed, like I always watch a half hour to an hour of TV before I go to bed because that also, my show's on there, and the 2 cats are always here with me when I go to bed, and I like it. It's comforting to know that they're around.
Now, is that a print or an original?
That's it's a painting, but outside of that, I don't know. Mel's the one who got it.
Okay.
I don't know. It's textured. Does that mean it's can a print be textured?
Yes, a print can also be textured, you know. But,
Yeah. I don't know.
okay. It's a very beautiful painting, yeah.
Yeah. It is. I like it. Yeah. That was originally in our kitchen 17 years ago.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, while we're waiting on that, we can watch my 10-minute video that I made on YouTube. We're waiting for that to process.
Okay.
Okay. It's my first video of a series that I'm putting out. Okay. Oh, before I do that, do you want to see a very rare video of President Donald Trump?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, this is very rare. This video, when I saw it the other day, it was actually at the end. He had this at the end of one of his campaign ads when he was still running for president. Oops.
Why is it rare?
What's that?
Take it. Why is it rare?
It's rare because I don't think we'll ever, for the rest of our life, see him do what he did in this video.
Okay.
Yeah. It's totally out of his character. He's a very reserved, conservative man, and it's totally out of video. But he was, during his campaign, he was also trying to appeal to the black people as well. Down. CD.
Oh, for goodness sake.
Yeah. I laughed when I saw that.
Okay.
Look at, he's getting right into it. I never thought in my life I would ever see him do anything like that. So that's it.
Okay.
That's hilarious.
Uh-huh.